Welcome 2026. Happy New Year.
Every New Year's Eve, we make promises to change, to grow, to start over. But have you ever wondered why January feels like the doorway to a new life? What if I told you that this moment, this countdown, this entire idea of new beginnings, comes from a Roman god with two faces, one staring into the past, and one watching the future unfold? Tonight, as the old year dies and the new one rises, we're stepping into his domain. This is the story of Janus, the god of time, and why the new year truly belongs to him. Who is Janus? Janus wasn't like Jupiter, Mars, or Neptune. He wasn't a god of war, thunder, or oceans. He ruled something far more powerful: beginnings, endings, transitions, time, and every doorway ever built. Rome called Janus the guardian of gates, the opener and closer of all chapters. He had two faces, not because he was deceptive, but because no beginning exists without an ending. That duality, past and future, before and after, is the very essence of why his name lives on in ours, because January comes directly from Janus. Why January is named after Janus? The Romans structured their calendar around him. January wasn't just the first month, it was the portal of the year, the cosmic doorway every Roman passed through before stepping into the new year. Romans paid tribute to Janus with vows, reflections, offerings, and promises of change. Does that sound familiar? Because that ritual became our modern New Year's resolution. The Romans believed if Janus opens the year for you, he also opens the path to success. It sounds a lot like why we promise to go to the gym, fix our habits, start fresh, and become better versions of ourselves. It's not a trend. It's not modern psychology. It's ancient Roman spirituality. The ancient New Year ritual on the first day of January, Romans purified their homes. They forgave old grudges. They exchanged figs and honey to sweeten the year. They stood before doorways, literal and symbolic, and made vows in Janus's sight. And here is the part most people don't know. They didn't ask Janus to change the world. They asked him to change them. A perfect mirror of today's resolutions. The Romans believed the new year was successful only if you entered it with a clean heart and a clear purpose. The modern echo: so why do we still make resolutions? Why does the new year feel like a reset, even though time is just a human invention? Because Janus's symbolism became embedded in our psychology. His two faces represent reflection, accountability, future planning, and personal transformation. We look back at the mistakes we made and forward at the possibilities we want. Janus isn't just a myth. He's the blueprint for how humans understand change. The doubts people have. Millions of people ask every January, why do I feel different on New Year's Eve? Why does January feel like a reset? Why do I make resolutions even when I fail them? Why do we start the year in January? Why does time feel symbolic tonight? The answer is the same. You are participating in a ritual older than your country, older than Christianity, older than modern timekeeping. The moment the clock strikes midnight, you stand in the doorway of Janus. Final message. So tonight, when you count down the last seconds of the year, when the fireworks burst and people make promises to themselves, remember this: you are standing in an ancient tradition. A tradition shaped by a two-faced god who guards the passage between what was and what can be. This year, don't just make resolutions, walk through the doorway with intention. Just as the Romans did under the watchful gaze of Janus. If you enjoyed uncovering the ancient meaning behind New Year's traditions, don't forget to subscribe, because every legend hides a truth. And here on Legends and Lore, we uncover both.
Happy New Year to you once more. Welcome to New Year.